Well, the biggest role in it is obviously the magical role of creation. This is how we are all created. This is how generations are formed, right? This is how existence continues to move on. But I think that people often misuse it and misunderstand it, because like everything in life, there is a yin and yang. There is a good, there is a bad. There is a positive effect, there is also a negative effect. There's multiple ways to look at it. You can look at sexual energies as something that is for creating human beings, right? This is what we can do. But at the same time, when those energies are transmuted, it is very powerful, extremely, extremely powerful. And again, extremely powerful in two ways. Because when it's misused, or it forms somewhat of an addiction, or it can allow your ego to get involved with that, and they become an attachment to certain things, or a sense of significance, or a sense of belonging, and all of these different things, the human needs. When the human needs cycles comes in with regards to it, then it can be detrimental, because it's not allowing the spirit to actually grow and advance. Instead, it's keeping the spirit locked in this material world with the physical actions and the human needs. If we look at basic human needs psychology, we can refer to the 6 basic human needs. We can look at the need for certainty, the need for variety, the need for growth, the need for significance, the need for love and connection, the need for contribution. Now, as long as any sexual thoughts or sexual activities are attached to fulfilling these needs, right? These are human needs. Spirit is going to find it hard to advance, because, for example, if an activity is done for certainty, it's to say, okay, for example, that attachment, you are mine, for example, right? As an ego thing, or I feel safer, right? If this is proven, if this is done, or the need for variety, like people start going out and meeting people all day long, and because of that need for variety, it's a human craving, right? And if it is for those reasons, that need for significance, I want to prove, look, I just did this. These are all ego related. And so when we learn to not get involved with the human needs, yet at the same time allow ourselves to advance spiritually and understand sex on a higher level of consciousness, the whole human race will expand, the consciousness will expand, and there will be less troubles and problems in this physical plane. It's highly important. Like, without it, we won't be alive, number one. But without it, actually, let's say you take the divine feminine energies and the divine masculine energies, and a lot of the time, even if they are trying to prove themselves, sometimes it can still lead to an empowering act. For example, if you take, let's say, for example, all females out of the equation, the male species will probably not advance in their careers in the same way, because it's a alpha male energy of proving that they can provide, right? And so this has gone on for as long as existence has been here. So obviously these sexual energies can be used in positive ways. But I think the important thing is for people to acknowledge it for what it is, but not be used by the energies. Yeah, you could put it that way, because most people are a slave to the system. Most people are a slave to their human desires. Most people are a slave to their sexual desires, so they feel out of control. That's why I'm saying I feel that the important thing is for people to acknowledge, I feel the energy is there. Great, that's okay. You're human, that's normal, that's good. Then the question is, how do we use it for good? How do I use it to motivate me? How do I use it to advance? How do I use this force to love more, to be more kind, to be more compassionate? How can I even learn on a higher level of consciousness to transmute this creator energy that is stored within us? And how can I learn to not need to allow the energy to always go outwards, but how can I channel it inwards through my vessel and use it towards the focus, my intentions, right? Use it towards my visualization, use it towards my meditation practices, because when I can transmute that energy, it becomes very powerful for manifestations that are way beyond oneself, until a point it can even become a selfless, unconditional, allowing this energy to move through us and beyond us to actually serve humanity. And if more people can become conscious about the power of these energies and use it in the most positive and powerful ways, we can unite these energies and actually make this world a better place.